right, baby. Welcome back to another episode of Wall Street Sessions. I didn't even think we were Wall Street Sessions. Sorry, we are actually the opening bell at the moment. But you've got the TGs here in the building. My brother Bonang, again, back in the building with us. How you doing this morning, my brother?
Sorry. Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Hey, can't complain. Chad, we actually were saying earlier we might have to get an official dress code here in the office. Bonang is just leaving us here in the dust. But Chad, I hope you guys are doing well. Markets slowly look like they're coming alive. I mean, as we sit here for London session, the fact you've got NASDAQ almost down 0.3% already, US 30 down 1.5%, gold up 0.4%, and then German, the DAX almost up 0.3% as well. So again, looks like markets definitely coming alive. Very, very interesting one there. But it is going to be a good one. I can just feel it in my bones. But Chad, also a little bit of updates. If you guys are someone, we're going to do a little plug here. I am not associated with them. I do not have an affiliate fee, nothing like that. But this little thing now, you guys know I've been wearing this for so long to help me breathe. But the strips, if you guys were to try it out, the strips do genuinely work quite well. But after moving to this now, this is the magnets. So it's a little thing that you stick on. You actually have the magnets there on your nose. They is so much more comfortable. And the fact is, like, now if I want to take a break, I can take it off and then reapply it when I need it. And it just clips right back on. But just a little plug for you guys, if you guys really do want it. Like, I know a lot of people ask about them. It genuinely does work. So if you are someone that either you just battle with sleeping, obviously when it comes with the set, there's different settings. But for myself, obviously I have the one collapsed passage from when I broke my nose. So it helps me a lot. I think it is a bit skewed now. I'm going to have to see my mirror or my camera just to correct it. But it definitely is a game changer for those of you that battle with it as well. But Chad, we are so close. Saying to the guys now, we're actually 130 subscribers away from when we need to be starting the 24-hour stream. So that is absolute madness. We are going to start pushing with everything now. So just keep a lookout for everything. But we are starting preparations for it. So we are very, very excited. But again, before we get started here today, just getting all the admin out the way quickly. Today's stream won't be the longest. We'll probably finish off at about 10:30. We do have a meeting to get to, so it's just one of those things, Chad. So we're going to hopefully get in here, feed you boys some TPs, and then get out of here. But let's get right into it. So as always, we're going to start the stream off with a prayer, and we're going to hand over to our very own Prophet Bonang to please open up for us, brother.
All right. Good morning. Let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, we humbly approach your throne of grace and mercy. Father, we are alive today because of your grace. We are here today because of your grace. Father, we pray that everything aligns and let there be light in everything that we do, my Father. We pray today that you push away every darkness and place your light upon our lives in Jesus Christ's name. Father, you are a mighty living God, a good God, a powerful God, a God who is a specialist of impossibilities. It may be impossible in the eyes of human beings that one of us shall be wealthy within this stream. But Father, you are a specialist of impossibilities. Whosoever is in this stream, use them for your glory. Whatever we share information here as education, let it transform someone's life. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there to start off the day. Chad, you guys can do yourself a favor and drop an amen there in the chat if you're in agreement with us, because then we know he is present and here with us. But without further ado, Chad, we're going to get into it. And as always, starting off with the London session. But are you ready to go, my brother?
Yeah, for me, I am ready.
There we go. Then let's go straight over to you, my brother.
All right, thank you so much. Jumping into the screen, what you are seeing here is the NASDAQ chart, right? The NASDAQ chart, I think yesterday we did take a buy from the low. The market went all the way up. So when I noticed that there was a struggling, I think I also mentioned that I'm literally closing these trades. Thank you for those 2Gs on screen. Thank you for those 2Gs on screen. So what I said, I decided to close that trade. So during the day when I was looking, then something again told me to enter sales targeting this key zone here again. So I called out these trades, unfortunately, into the group, and then we entered there. The market melted as it is. This morning in the AMs, I just went break even. Almost everyone went break even. So right now there is no trade active in this market, especially the NASDAQ. Why? Because at this point the market is a bit choppy, I would say. But if I'm to do anything, I would rather enter buys from the low again, targeting that key zone, which is 23,607.54, and the PRV, that is 23,703. So basically what I'm looking for here is that this price drives from this key zone all the way to that PRV, and then this shall be used as my sell entry number 1, and then this shall be used as sell entry number 2, and then this shall be used as sell entry number 3. I'm not entering sales as of yet right now, because for us to break this key zone, that's a support. It looks like a very, very strong support. So this price is likely gonna drive all the way upward to that area of interest. If I'm to enter a trade, I just have to wait and see how 9 o'clock is gonna be like. If 9 o'clock opens favoring me, then I'm just going to take the buys, target that key zone upward there. Basically, this is what I will be expecting this market to do. Nevertheless, based on the market analysis and the direction, this market actually is supposed to come to this level, which is 23,127. But for us to break that key zone there, we need some volume. So therefore, it's just like when you're throwing a stone. If you are throwing a stone, you can't throw a stone from where your hand is. You just have to pull back first and then have some momentum or pressure to have power in that stone that you're doing. So basically the market is bearish, but we're expecting this market to gain some strength upward there. Then we come with good power to break that key zone there. So if I'm to look for buys, again, re-entry is going to be at a key zone. Now, if you use what we call line chart, let me just show you something. If you use what we call line chart, where the price made a U-turn, there is actually a support. Let me just show you line chart. You see, line chart doesn't reveal any of the wicks. You see there? So where this price is sitting is actually sitting at a support area. But I would want to see how the price goes, and should we have a stretch at least to the downward a little bit, and then I can look for buys targeting my PRV there. This can be a very, very good trade anywhere from here. So this is what I will be expecting this morning, this London session. I'm expecting a bounce back up. Therefore, that's it. I think that's where I'm much interested today on NASDAQ more than anything. Why? Because according to this market, it has to retest those levels and then can then come down. There's a possibility that we can break this, but to arrive here, we really need to be coming at least from those levels and maybe good volume for us to break down. You can see we are struggling at all. So then I'll be looking for buys that side. And then as of US 30 selling zone, I spoke about it. We entered sales just at that PRV. The market went a little bit down, and then when we reached the CV, somehow I closed some position at certain accounts. But at this point, I'm still holding onto the TP, which is 45,452.85. This alone reflects to me that the market may actually flip down before going up. I love the way US 30 is like, because already it has fulfilled the upper movement, PRV tapped, and then we're expecting the next to be the TP and then this key zone. If I'm to buy, I'll be buying from this key zone, maybe during London opening or maybe during New York session, just to retest the CV again, this sell entry of interest here. So I always say CV has always been the magnet. no matter what happens, no matter what news the market has, CV price means the market is currently valued at that area. There is no way this price can go or abandon that area. That's why whenever we enter from this level, we'll still come back there. So in fact, this market is not really gone anywhere because there is no more new value up until there's a new transaction. That's when we are going to get proper new value there. Nevertheless, that's how I am on these indices. As of gold, I'll start to look for opportunities after CPI. For now, thank you so much, my brother Kicks. The good Lord bless you, sir.
There we go. Beautiful stuff there. Amazing analysis there, Chad. There we go. All right, on to the next, Chad. Let's have a look here. Starting off, I did see someone mention it earlier. We just want to have a look here quickly. Let me get that up there for you guys. Let's have a look at the fundamental chat for today. Now, what are we going to have a look at, Chad? Again, quite simply, it was first orange folders for the euro. All right, ISM manufacturing PMI today, so we already know we didn't have New York yesterday. We're going to have New York today, and it's going to be a nice, fast and hard New York session. And then, as the guys were talking about there, I did see someone mentioned it, but Trump speaking tonight, 8 o'clock. Again, we're not trading at 8 o'clock at night, but hopefully he might say something that's going to give us some direction going into the rest of the week. Again, keeping in mind it is NFP week. And ahead of that, Chad, again, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of sauce. Just look out for it later. I might be dropping a little cheat code piece for fundamentals today on Instagram ahead of NFP. So go check that one out when it does drop. But Chad, let's have a look here, and then that's pretty much it. Tomorrow will also be quite decent. But we'll have a look there. So let's go over to the dollar and see what we can find. Now, as usual, Chad, we spoke about this yesterday. So if you were on stream with us, I said to you guys, two things were going to happen. As much as we're bearish, we're still having a neutral outlook. Now, why were we going to have a neutral outlook? Purely, let me just tap that away for you guys. Because I wanted to see... Oh boy, yeah, we start again with the... Chad, just let me know if I did see everything pop up here, if the stream is still good. If it does start glitching out a bit, let me know. But we obviously wanted to see that 97 come into play, with obviously the yearly support level back there again. But we mentioned to you guys yesterday, very, very simply, and it's where we were able to take the trades, was those lows. And I said to you, two things. This is a very, very basic thing. We always talk about this with all the trading tips I give you guys. Bonang's camera is frozen. He's not frozen, guys. He's just... That's the thing. He's in studio now, guys. He can't freeze. Everything's connected. It works beautifully, yeah.
These guys are something else.
But we said to you, two things are going to happen. If you guys know me, we always going to talk about fake outs. So that was a key area. You want to see volume drive. If it turned around, which it did at that point, that was going to be your fake out for the session. And a very good chance you're going to see it trade right back into the range. We spoke about this range, and that's exactly what we got. So again, nothing really changing in the aspects of, okay, now we're bullish, or we this, or we that. But it has gone right back to that range, hence we're going to be neutral. So you have Asia lows, Asia highs. Again, previous daily high is holding out over there. So we can see this, we're in the fake out there. Back into the range. If it holds Asia highs daily or 1, more than likely we can go back down to Asia lows. So just keep a lookout for that with the dollar. Then let's go over to NASDAQ. NASDAQ, again, quite interesting. We've been bearish. We've stayed bearish. Now, again, yesterday, if you guys were, I spoke to you. So we had the bearish move. What happens? Daily trends, meaning two things. We wanted to see it go bullish, firstly, because we saw the low being taken. Secondly, we wanted to see it go bullish because of daily trends. If I'm bearish, meaning Monday, Tuesday, possibilities of going bullish. Now we've traded there. So first thing you guys can see, there was your bullish move, holding the weekly pivot. Big bearish engulfing candle, holding this level. Now we want to see a trade under that yearly, and that's where we want to stay bearish. Very simple. If it gets back above this yearly, a good chance it can go bullish. So I'm going to monitor it over there. I am still having to have neutral outlook there. But very, very simply, if this is above that yearly and that EQ, it can go bullish. But if it stays underneath this, I'm going to have a bit more of a bearish outlook on it. US 30, let's have a look at Chad. All right, still the same idea. We spoke about the play that we are still bearish, holding those key areas, and we want to see this thing trade all the way back down to that previous level over there. On the 4 hour, very, very simple. We can see where the weekly pivot's going to come into play. We also have a nice level, a low over there with the dailies. So we're just going to monitor that, see what happens. But very, very simple stuff here. It is ranging. We do not. Now, if you look at this over here, I don't want to get involved anywhere in this. So I'm going to wait. Either Asia lows get swept. We can see that move. Wait, either it's going to break lower. Otherwise, if it sweeps the lows and comes back in, you know what, hey, maybe we then take the move. Because why? A fake out on the low, holding previous daily low with a daily S1 over there. We can see the move. Asia highs all the way up to the EQ that is untested. Then lastly with gold, we are still very, very much bullish, but this is where it's going to get interesting for me, Chad. You now have the psychological level of 3,500. So again, that's what we want to monitor over here. 3,500, that was also all-time highs that were taken again. So now you have all-time highs. Let's just take note of that. This was our all-time highs over there. Also the psychological 3,500. We now have the new all-time high, but the big thing I always talk about, you want to see volume drive. If you don't, good chance of reversal. We saw a massive move here, push all the way to the monthly R1, massive pullback after that. So where it's sitting now, I'm actually going to have a bit more of a bearish outlook on this. I could be crazy, but again, that's purely just because I give it a chance. There was your drive, had a key area to reject off of, now starting to reverse. So again, could get hurt here, but if I'm right, could be a nice payday. So we could just see what happens over there. But again, where it's sitting at the moment, you don't want to enter. Yeah, this is where, keep in mind as I say this, you're not entering a sell over here, because this thing can bounce right back, and that can be the first pullback. Where again, Linda's always taught us you're going to buy that first pullback. So what we're going to see is either Asia lows, and this thing's just going to start running. Otherwise, if it gets a pullback to this daily R1, even those key areas, and then has another fake out, that's where we want to sell. This little over here, this is when we're going to want to sell. If you don't get it, that's just unfortunate part of the plan. I would rather than be taking the buy as a trend and have that continuation. Remember, very simple stuff. The trend is your friend. Again, I've been obviously looking at DAX now. I haven't really done a deep dive into it yet. So I'm not going to give you guys a whole breakdown on it. It does still look bearish to me at this point. Massive sell-off. You are still holding the monthly. So typical, almost same as what I would expect with US study. The only difference is I'm trading this in London. So on the very, very key thing for me, two things I'm going to take note of is I can already see we had a nice bodily level over there. We can mark that out. First things first, we're going to go over to the left side there. You can see again held support. So what we want to notice here was this was our fake out. So that was our fake out to go bullish. But then you want to see this hold. If this closes back underneath, then I'm going to look for that move to continue, and we're going to go take out these wicks to the downside. So that will be the play here for me, very, very simply, if I'm looking at it over there. But again, we can see Asia highs untested. So the EQ's there. Again, maybe the grabber works on DAX. I don't know. Again, we're going to have to honestly just do some investigation into this. But yeah, if this can get above here, could have the pullback. This level is going to hold, and we can see a big move to the top side. But if we do hold this resistance, I'm going to be looking for almost like reverse grabber play and see it continue downside. Hey, thank you. And we can see them move to the bottom over here. So we'll just monitor for that, Chad. But just like that, it is all coming to an end. Markets are nearly going to open, and I hope you guys are locked and loaded for whatever's going to come here now. Let's see. It wasn't my yesterday clap before moving. There we go. That is such a random thing. I don't get that. Why does someone... Who is this? I don't know. Alright, we're carrying with our lives. But I hope you guys are ready, Chad. 250 of you. If you guys haven't yet, please drop a like. It definitely helps with the channel, and is greatly appreciated. I need to open these.
Genesis Bilaelo, welcome to the 2G stream. Genesis, isn't it a wonderful name? Rooks. That's my son there. Genesis. Don't know I have a son? That's my son. What do you know about the Genesis wave? You just appeared here, Genesis.
Sure, but how's your day going so far? I did see this morning we were starting. The boys already in trades. How's it going so far, Chad?
I'm just waiting for 9. Genesis is a beautiful name indeed. Yes. That's my boy there. You see, there's a lot that you don't know about me. I have a son. Another thing.
Can't sleep on money, Kigo. Any code for 20k? Well, ATM maybe when we hit 20k, but we're not there yet. Doing good, Keys. Good start to September. There we go. I love to hear that. Back on home soil, can focus on the trading again. Hey, there we go. Hey, Chad again. Still 260 of you almost, and only 88 likes. Aish.
Let's go, guys.
What's going on there, Chad? What is going on there?
I'm aware some of you started very rough yesterday, which is something that you should never. Kicks, that 50 pips on gold, NASDAQ, US state, and people are still crying.
Bro, I don't know. How?
I wonder.
What else must we do for them?
I don't know. Hey, the early bird catches the fattest worm. Yes.
Do we need to come and hold your guy's hand? What is it, Chad?
Literally, there is a new feature that YouTube has actually introduced. If you click like, the volume goes up.
Let's go full margin on the like button. There we go, Chad. Full margin that like button. 1 minute, well actually 10 seconds. Let's see, Chad. And that is it. Round 3. Markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Yes.
Keeks, you still use Vault Funder. I know you love FTMO. CBC, so that's the problem, bro. Because it's a conflict of interest. So as much as I love Vault Funder, I can't use them. That is why I use FTMO, the next best option. But the second mouse always gets the cheese. Ooh. Not unless the first mouse is a ninja.
Prophet Bonang, it's Tafadzwa. I sent you a message since and no response on the number you gave me on Instagram. I'm eager to connect with you. The statement that you just wrote at the end, let's connect. Type again on Instagram.
We'll be in now, Chad.
Africa Untamed. Okay. Conan, my mentor Brian scammed me. No, Brian can't scam you. I don't know why. I have that feeling. This one is not a scammer. Okay, guys, don't worry if you are new within the stream. Welcome to 2G's Trading. One and only, powerful, strong, and most dedicated trading stream in South Africa and globally. This one will not mislead you. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please click that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so that every time we go live, you are notified. Every time we post, you are notified. From 20,000, we are taking it to 40,000 non-stop. Genesis, how are you? He says hi, Prophet Bona. Listen to the smoothness in the voice. Yes. Up and running, my brother Lyndon. One of these days, we are going to stream from the beach kicks. We carry our PCs and everything. We sit in the beach and we start to stream there.
Now we're going to Chad.
Yes. It's doable.
We also want to go stream while watching the beach, having a nice breakfast.
Yeah. So who is in Port Elizabeth here? Reveal yourself if you are around Port Elizabeth. This is an empty city, guys. I don't see people. We are driving. All of us, almost everyone in the street is driving. People don't walk here. I'm telling you. Please subscribe. Bong Musa, you are welcome. At least 10 new people here. We want to see your subscription this morning. Just subscribe and say I have subscribed so that we officially welcome you. Port Elizabeth in the house. In PE. Nice. We all at work. Lyndon, I see. Jax, I'm new. Welcome. You are lying. There's no spirit of poverty that side. At all, my brother. Major General. There's no poverty here. I'm telling you. There is smoothness everywhere. The only problem is the wind.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not always windy, but when it is windy, then it's it's a bit rough.
I'm telling you. But it seems like the buildings of this place, they are only seen in the movies, guys. So now I'm experiencing them. That I don't know what I can say. It's like a kingdom.
Yeah.
It's like a kingdom. The way they were building, it's like there's that pattern of kingship, I would say. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm seeing good things this side. The wall, the furniture, patterns of the houses, they're almost the same. I don't think you can ever blow an account if you are trading from Port Elizabeth. Raise up your hand. Who are you? Why would you blow your account in Port Elizabeth? Is that not embarrassment? PE only jumps when it's not uni holidays. Otherwise, it's a farm, yo. Jesus. You are seeing a farm? I am seeing America. Surely our views are different. Like
depends where you are in PE.
Like Pretoria CBD buildings. I think you are familiar with this. We should take you to Pretoria. And then we take people from Pretoria inside here. Don't be too familiar.
Nah, Chad, the thing for me is that I'll never move away from PE again for one simple reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so relaxing, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's not that super fast pace. The roads aren't congested. Like, if I sit in peak hour traffic, like for me to get from my house to the office, Normal, like no traffic, 10 minutes. If it's like, peak hour traffic, okay, 25 minutes. Like, that's it. So, compared to Joburg, Cape Town for those reasons, and that's the thing, like the jobs we do, you don't have to be anywhere. We can be here and we can travel to Cape Town every weekend if I need to, but I'm living here where it's slow, it's relaxing. When everything else in your life is fast paced, to be able to slow down on the weekends, so much better.
Yeah, it's quite good. P is almost sounding as good a move as as Cape Town. Now I need to think where I'm going. Bonang, you love Cape Town. I have been there before. It's very nice also. Very beautiful places I saw. But for me, with the kind of life that I've been living, I've been living in a busy place, but I filtered out the noise. I never went busy. And in the neighborhood where I am, it's almost in the outskirts, near the mountain, hidden place. You can literally think there are no people there as well. Yeah. And I'm actually 5 minutes away from the mall. I walk to the mall, back into my house. No one troubles anyone.
Brian, the fact you say that, bro, that's actually so funny. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, Caitlin, we were last time we were in Cape Town, I took her out for a place. I'm not even gonna lie, the sushi was like normal, like very mediocre, like normal sushi. The experience is nice, but normal sushi. And I think our bill was like 1.5, 1.8. We go out for sushi in PE, like still very nice experience. Buffet, even if you want to have a buffet, and you spending $800. It's like you literally paid double the price in Cape Town, and I can't say it's worth double the value.
Pitori, gents. Okay, staying in Pretoria.
Do you prefer PE better than Cape Town? I mean, I must say I do. Hey, I always say this to people, like, Cape Town's beautiful, but firstly, it's not big enough for its population. It's way overpopulated. Like, if you just look at the streets, I mean, how the fact all the cars have to park in the streets because you can't there's not enough actual parking space for the cars. It just is completely overpopulated. The roads are you guys almost have the same thing, but like if you look at Cape Town, Joburg, for example, let's say the freeways are, everything's 5 lanes. Where Cape Town will still be like a 2-lane or something like that, but yet you have the same, let's call it, population. So it just things don't work that well in that essence to accommodate for the amount of people in Cape Town. And then for me, the thing is, when you live in Cape Town, everything special about Cape Town loses the specialness. Like where we lived, we had a beautiful view of Table Mountain. I can't tell you, it's not like I wake up every morning and then go, oh, damn, let me take a photo. Look at Table Mountain, it's so beautiful. It's another bloody mountain now. The same thing when you go to Clifton. It's just like, if I go to the beach, I go to Clifton. You just go, it's the norm now. So everything that's special about Cape Town, when you live there, it loses its specialness. That's my personal opinion. So I will always go on a holiday to Cape Town, but I won't live there. Cape Town will humble you sometimes. You can't even go around the corner in Cape Town narrow streets. It's a nightmare. That's true, and traffic is a nightmare. It's crazy. Very modern 3-bedroom houses in P is like 4 or 5K rent cheaper than Cape Town for the exact same type of place. 100%.
Come to Dubai and chill. Our roads are 6 lanes up and down.
PE is so chilled. Cape Town is beautiful to visit, but working here isn't. I prefer PE any day. Property is just completely crazy subject in Cape Town. Yeah, true that, geeks. Come to Dubai and chill for yeah, I know, Dubai is mad. Hey, Eti. Bro, that's the thing though. Like genuinely think about this. So, and that's why I say it differs. So Chris and myself had this conversation the one day. I don't go out like clubbing, for example, anymore. So clubs don't matter to me. We have decent restaurants, which is nice. If you want to just go out, grab a quick dinner or lunch or things like that. So you have your restaurants. There is the beach if you want to go to the beach. And then it's just a thing of like, if I do like my thing is on the weekend I'll have a bra. So it sounds cliche, but the thing is for me, like I have my mates. If I have my mates, I'm gonna have my bras at like my house or their house. I'm not going out, if that makes sense, as often. So for everything I need, and I mean there is the dealer. Okay, to be fair, the one thing we do, and I will admit that's a problem, but again that's a luxurious problem to have, is that, for example, the day when, because I will manifest it when I have my supercar, when I buy my Porsche, or I buy whatever the case is, we don't have a dealership here. So it literally means the closest is Cape Town. So the car will literally, every time it has to go for service, has to go all the way to Cape Town for a service and then come back. That is the only problem I could genuinely think of, and it's a luxurious problem to have. But anything else, I mean, you can find it here in PE. When you actually think about it that way. PE has the G's. Hey, there we go. Not to mention rent. I looked at nice 3-bedroom apartment, 30k a month. Joburg, where I am now, 16k, same 3-bedroom. There we go. Chad, I won't even lie to you. So when we moved back from Cape Town,
a TP there on US 30 reached this morning. As you can see, smoothly done, no kululu, no kalala. Now, this is an extension back to the down here. Beautifully done.
there we go.
Beautifully done. Welcome to 2G's Trading. Smoothness all the way.
2G's Trading, that's a cool plan. We can't wait for you to
Smoothness
pull out
all
that
the
luxury car. I can't wait. I think Caitlin might kill me at the moment if I do it now, but we will have that luxury car. That sports car's coming, Chad. I promise you. I promise you it's coming. No, I mean, I think that's the whole problem. If I get it before the wedding, I might be divorced before I'm even married. If I get it after the wedding, I think I'm safe.
And when is the wedding? I'm prepared and ready.
It's next year. I can't give. I'll tell you the date after stream.
Thank
I can't
you.
tell you on stream because I haven't. The dates haven't gone out
I
yet.
see. So we should be preparing our dancing shoes in
bro.
next year. Nice.
It's gonna be a party.
Yes, sir. It's a very big move. Eh? Are you prepared?
I'm ready, bro.
All right. I see.
I'm ready.
Mm.
Enjoy yourself.
And
Will be a cool wedding car on the photos. Amina, maybe I can convince her. I like your thinking here. Keys your
all
cars back off
right.
for the next 5
That's me being tapped in the buys on NAS 100, entering at a small scale this morning.
You'll achieve it, my brother. If you get it after the wedding, you can claim it's a gift for her, but only put yourself on the insurance. You must invite us, your followers, Baba. Hey.
People are ready. I'm one of the ready people.
You get it after the wedding, and then just tell her that they just gave it to you. Yeah, it was a wedding gift. They just gave it to me. Keys, maybe you should go live on your wedding day. We'll all be there. Chad, that would actually be mad. That'd be crazy. I think Caitlin will be stoked. I can imagine the veil over the car and the picture will be so nice. I like where your head's at, Amina. I like it a lot. I want a house first. If we hit 20k subs, you invite 2 subscribers to... Bro, we definitely gonna hit 20k subs. They gave it to me. Chad, there's a part of me that wants to take a short on gold, but I just can't yet. It's holding that weekly R1 and the 200, so I'm just waiting a bit for that.
That NASDAQ, you don't need to, you can't rush it. And please, this is not financial advice. I'm not saying you must do what I do. For me, I'm entering at a very small scale. This price is likely gonna melt all the way down. So managing risk is very important. That USD melted smoothly there. So Genesis, are you not in school? Are your school closed, guys?
What a banger, Chad. What a banger.
You're expecting this market to flip up there. If not, this is our TP. It's a good one, but I would love to see price retesting certain levels. You see how deep this thing may go? A break there, we are coming here. No negotiation. 23, 27. 23, 127.17 there. So you want to trade with caution. A breakout there means serious dipping in. The reason of this entry is because we are sitting at a key zone and we expect price to retest a certain upward movement there, which is that high and the previous close. Therefore, that's when we can start to look for sales comfortably.
Profit keys. So after your first withdrawal was Vault funded, can you withdraw weekly from the prop firm? Because first withdrawal takes 30 days. No, my brother, can't do weekly after it.
It's 2 weeks.
2, not weekly though.
What is my CV here? I want to see something. 23.
Chad, I'm taking a sell on gold. Again, I could get chopped here very, very quickly. But, sure, this could be aggressive. Just going to put it above those highs there. So we're even going to make it a little 60. So I could get chaparara over here. But 1-to-1 will be the first target. And then we will see what we can do after that. Because if it runs nicely, we could even aim for like that daily pivot. As I said, this could be a big move here, but we just have to monitor it and see what happens there. But I could be getting chopped, yeah.
Let's see. What are the people saying? What is the community saying? Everyone okay?
He's every 2 weeks without reaching 10%. Yeah, boo.
Maybe we should go live
Okay,
on your
Chad.
wedding day. We all want to be there.
I need to go P for TP.
price projection is insane. Price action is insane. Someone was literally buying here. Right now he's saying his stop loss was hunted. Meanwhile, TP was hidden. So, aye. Profit or kicks. So after your first withdrawal with Vault Funder, you can withdraw weekly. Oh, no. Oh, that one was answered. BI weekly every 2 weeks. Those who are new and just subscribed, please let me know where you are watching from. We are looking for 10 subscribers this morning. Or more. 10 or more. I want to see something. Can we get those 10 subscribers? Do not be afraid, guys. Fear not.
We're moving with goals. Do it for the Chad.
Oh, see this US 30. Doing wonders.
Then, Chad, we just have to be patient, wait a little bit.
This month I'm only trading the comp. I want to win it now. Enjoy yourself. Why did Vault Funder block you after your withdrawals, Bonang? It was risk management team. Risk management team. Remember, I came when Vault Funder was new. Had I came now, definitely they were not gonna stop me. So risk management, Ed is the one who said, no, this guy is gonna finish our money. Not that they don't have money, but risk management said he would take everything. So they stopped me. In good faith anyway. They wrote me a letter. I have the letter. I have the letter. I can show you the letter. One of these days. Because people think actually we are lying when we say we got a withdrawal from Vault Funder. For me, let me tell you something, guys. If there is anything I learned in my own personal journey is I must never lie to myself. I won't be doing myself justice. I can't be suffering and pretending that I'm not suffering. If I pretend, that means I'm going to continue grinding on emotion of falsehood. Jesus Christ says, if you have heard the message and you have abide to my teachings, you are indeed my true disciples. You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So I cannot allow anybody to come to me and say, Bonang, let's go around lying that you made a withdrawal of 500,000. While at that point I'm hungry. I can't. I'm not being fair to me first of all. So I want to be fair to me, and then I move around with the truth. The fact that Jesus Christ says you shall know the truth and the truth will set you free, it actually says, according to also 1 John somewhere there, he says, for God is a spirit. Those who worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. That alone teaches me that everything that has to do with me must be the foundation of truth. Always. If I'm not founded in the truth, then whatever that I do is not going to be genuine. So, actually, if you check, it has been a very long time where I disappeared, even on the chart here. I was not appearing on the chart here. If I comment, I didn't appear. But not that I'm a bad person or the Vault Funder is a bad company, no. And at my own, I never even went against them to say they are wicked for closing my account. I understood. That's why I even said I preached a message and I said you can't be fighting a person who is better than you. And if I looked at the fact that I only paid 8,000 something, I have to check my receipt so that I can be honest about the fee that I paid. It was via a skrill. Do you know that Vault Funder had all the rights to deny me payout? You know why? Because by that time I was suffering with banking. So I had to borrow someone's account to fund my skrill account. So, and paid via skrill. You see, I even told Chris on Instagram that I'm suffering with payments. So they could have actually said, this is third-party payment gate. So we are not going to pay you. We will refund you your money. And then they refused. But they actually said we had to do the right thing. They helped me. So I can't move around and be lying to people. It's impossible. This is not the bad firm at all, guys. Especially for me. It was very good to me. And I went deeper and deeper. The same, because this is not a small firm, guys. It has another branch somewhere. I won't even say anything. But the other branch, the same company that paid me this side is the same company that is paying me that other side. So these guys are big. They're not playing. I don't want to lie. I can't lie to you. Same amount. So almost from the same company I have been paid over $1 million now, kicks. Yeah, over $1 million, because that company is a representative of this one. When I made a withdrawal 2 times, 255, 170, 157, and they are still going further and further and further paying me. Vault Funder all the way. If I'm to preach on an advocate, I would advocate for Vault Funder, guys. I don't want to lie.
The gold trade is, I'm not going to say it's bad
struggling.
yet. It's still comfortable where it is, but we at that 200 and that weekly R1. So it's going to
almost jumped to the TP.
Yo, bro, I need. But it is, we're going to have to just be a little bit patient with it. You don't want to scare it.
Yes, sir. So for me, I've just taught myself that, you know what, in everything that you do, be honest to yourself, don't lie to yourself. Let people lie to you, but don't deceive yourself. You know, deceiving yourself is dangerous, kicks. Where you can go to an extent of believing your own lie to be true. Yeah. Think about it. What will you teach your own children? To lie to themselves. That means you can't confront your own situations. You cannot be able to. For example, if I pretend that my life is good and then at the same time my life is not good. Yeah. Instead of me fighting to be in a good position, I will continue grinding to maintain a fake life. The people who introduced me to Forex, right now they are scammers. They even told me that this thing does not work. The only thing that works is to scam people. They told me those
because it's easier to scam than to actually figure it out.
Yes. They gave up in trading. They said this thing does not work, but it works. It works. I went on to say, you know what? Instead of me scamming, I would rather go deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Up until I discovered what I discovered. It's working smoothly for me. You see?
That's
So,
it, bro.
yeah, people must be honest to each other and themselves more than anything. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If you are blowing, confront the fact that you are blowing. Be honest. Just be honest. Gold in a little. Yes. I can tell you that there are people in fact encouraged me to scam people.
Yeah, but CJ, okay, so here's my thing. I'm gonna go on the assumption the prop accounts are bigger than your personal account.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to offend you, I'm just going off assumption of that. So euros 10% to make a 30 to 40%, one trade hidden stop loss would breach your prop account. But that's where you just mitigate it. So instead of risking 10%, you're going to risk 1% to reach a 3 to 4R. Because that's the exact same. You remember, you're risking RR here. So you're just going to risk a 1% to make a 3-4%. And you're just changing the game. That's it. You're just changing lot sizes, you change your percentages, you just mitigate it to work for what works for the prop firm. That's all you got to do. It's not hard there, my brother. Hello, my God-loving people. What's up?
How are you? Trade Delicious. That's nice. Trade Delicious. Beautiful name. Trade Smoothness. Trade Delicious. Nice. This gold must just jump to TP. You see, when you are stopped by a firm after being paid out, I think it's in good faith anyway. Looking at how much you paid and how much you got paid, really, it's a good thing. Other
Come
than
on,
being
baby.
denied payout, like for me, I got breached for. I made a withdrawal of 187. They refused and said consistency rule. Then they gave me a new account, these guys, and then said I must start afresh. You know how much I suffered with that? Instead of me getting money, I had to get a new account, passed it again. After passing it, they said 70% inconsistent. Start again.
That is the biggest of the BS, and I will happily call out that owner, anyone who works with that prop firm. That is the biggest load of BS, because your biggest affiliate makes 150k today. You pay him out 150k today. So what was the difference when Bonang did it?
Imagine.
Those boys can all put their money where their mouth is, and we can have a trade-off today, and let's see if they can actually do what they want to preach here. They're absolute clowns, bro. Just scamming people.
Imagine.
This side of the prophet, same as me here. People would introduce me to this industry around 2018. They were living on classes, not entirely trading. My advice to the chat is go deeper. This thing works. 100% it does. She's Kigo. Nah, but that's the thing, bro. We know they won't. None of these guys will, because the reality is exactly what Bonang was saying earlier. They've just realized they don't want to put the effort in to actually figure out how the stuff works. So it's easier to scam people. And that just is the sad reality of the thing. Trading is not the problem. It's just very, very difficult to make it in this industry. I'm not going to BS anyone about that. Snow blows at that firm, man. They are. Hey, Brian. Some will claim they go into monk mode so they can't have the trade-off. There we go.
That's solid, Bonang. That's solid, Prophet. Same as me here. People who introduced me to this industry around 2018, they are living on classes, not entirely trading. My advice to the chart is go deeper. This thing works. Thank you. This thing works, my bro. I'm a proof. If I start to reveal how much certificates I have and how much bank alert I have, you people are going to kidnap me. I'm telling you. Yo, prop firms. Jesus Christ. God really loves us here in Africa by sending these firms. That information, it unlocked and changed the game for me. I'm telling you. Otherwise, I was going to continue grinding on a 3,000 Rand profit, 15,000 Rand profit, 30,000 Rand profit forever, my guy.
Scott, I'm going to answer that question for you now, but I'm going to put it on your screen quickly, brother.
It's fine, it's fine.
And,
Let's hit that low now. USD. Come on.
do you have to...
No consistency rule this side. Volt funder. Wow, once you see a firm coming up with consistency rule, no money there now. Even if the money is there, they are reducing. Because one, you can't say withdrawals every 3 days. People are going to finish your money, bro. Especially with inconsistency. We will come all of us full margin.
There we go. Scott, I'm going to do you a favor here, my brother. This is just for my boy Scott.
Hey traders, have you heard about Volt Funder's new consistency rule?
Cut. Vault Funder doesn't have a consistency rule.
What do you mean?
We actually like to see how traders win.
Oh, well, go to voltfunder.trade and get paid.
Smoothness. And guys, wherever you are, do not forget to follow Volt Funder on Instagram. Very, very important. Please follow it. All of you 2,000 something who are following me on Instagram, go to Volt Funder. Let's pick it up.
There you go.
Let's pick it up.
Scamming sounds easier. Can you guys make a video on how to be a successful scammer in 2020?
Actually, today you see
Guys, I actually think that we must make a video like that. I think that would actually be so funny.
Today I was actually saying to Mo, today I'm going to make a video on helping people not to be scammers. How to, yeah, that's the aim. How not to be a scammer. So definitely this is the message.
That video is fake. Big Ed's arms aren't that big.
It's not fake, my brother. That's how big that guy is. I've seen him here. Are we getting funded? You don't know how prop firm works? Kicks, those videos must come out, my brother. Break down this, educate people, because this is education. People must be educated, guys. I'm still very much concerned about people who don't know how prop firms work, but they are there in the financial markets. Some of you are very much not interested in the firms. It's okay. Not everyone will see the light anyway. Some belong to the darkness forever. Sure. One of the most painful things is to remain in the dark from the day you were born until you pass earth.
Walter, who'd the message come from? If it came from me or Chris, then you'd probably be in scammer, brother. Chris and myself will never personal message someone on the Discord. Not to be rude, it's just we're too busy to be sending personal messages on Discord. So if you get a personal message from Chris or myself, it's more likely a scam account. Chad, I've halved my risk here. Now, the reason I'm doing that is quite simply very, very to the point here. We're at a low here. Now, we're holding underneath this area. Same as I talk about everything else, we want to obviously go to Asia lows. That is a nice target. But you can see how we're starting to stair step. And the same way if we're starting to battle here, if this thing does pop off, as I said, and takes out this, and it can definitely trend bullish again. So the fact we are there, at least I'm going to half my risk on this trade, because at the end of the day, we were almost 50% to TP anyway, 50% of the position. So at least being able to mitigate some risk on this position for us for now. On holiday in Cape Town, but hopped on to drop a quick like. Hey, appreciate it, Darren.
And then there is the word of the day. Somebody just asked, what's the word of the day today? Let me read. Our God is a specialist of impossibilities. Word of the day. The Bible says, for with God nothing shall be impossible. For with God nothing shall be impossible. Luke chapter 1, 37. Where men end and say it cannot be done, that's where God begins. He is the God who parted the Red Sea, Exodus 14:21. Who brought water out of a rock, Numbers 20:11. Who raised Lazarus from the dead after 4 days, John 11:43-44. No situation is too hard for him, Jeremiah declared. O Lord God, behold, you have made the heavens and the earth by your great power and outstretched arm. There is nothing too hard for you, Jeremiah 32:17. Whatever looks impossible in your life, hand it to God. He specializes in turning impossibilities into testimonies. Boom! See this. Kicks, show them this screen.
Hey,
Boom!
damn.
Smoothly done. Wherever you are, whoever you are, drop those W's. Shoo! Price projected since yesterday. Today, TP smashed. Ha! Jesus is Lord. Is this not the provision of the Lord, who gives knowledge and understanding? Should we not return the glory to him? He is a good God, guys. Done on this US 30 trade. Smoothly done. Perfectly crafted. No kululu, no kalala, no negotiations. Straight from the PE, 2Gs. I said it before. If you trade against the 2Gs, you will cry. You will cry. Now we have a problem here. See this NASDAQ? It's going down. It has broken that key zone. See where it is going? Let's see anyway. Like I said, I'm entering at a small scale. I'm expecting that at 10 we may flip in. But guys, this thing is coming here. Hey. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Let's see. Hold. Sheesh. Still going down. My brother, we don't hold. We don't do that here. If you want to hold, hold. Not us. We just hit our levels. Everything is done, fulfilled. We wait for new levels. Nothing else. We can't be greedy here. I have seen what greediness does. You will be surprised to see the price flipping up like crazy.
Chad, just to give you guys an update there. It did exactly what we were talking about could happen there. Check there. As Bonang's thing was going, this thing rocketed to the top side. Still didn't hit stop loss. We had a little bit of gap there still, but it's come back down, holding that monthly R1 now. So the big thing, that's why I said to you guys, if it did exactly this, it was going to come with volume. Because if this holds now, it's going to bump. Where if it fails, I think we are golden, but it definitely can hold there. So that's why I said to you guys, mitigate your stops already, so very minimized to half of the initial risk. But you guys, you're basically almost at break even. If you guys want to jump out now, if you're also in that trade, but I'm holding on because I've already been able to mitigate risk on it. So I'm going to leave it and see what happens. But Bonang feeding you guys a banger there.
Boom, another 2 million. Enjoy yourself.
What is the 90-10 profit share plus 20%? And please share promo code for 60k ZAR. Promo code, my brother, at the moment, just use code 2Gs for 15% off. I see Rixie did give it to you there. but also I think that
It seems like people are also subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. We need 10 subscribers today. If you subscribe, welcome. Welcome to the Daily Bread. Days of TP. Okay, let's show them this US 30 screen. There's a person, property to something. I know you are part of the lifetime members. If you say hold and it's still going down, I want you to know that it can go down, but it can't go down for any further beyond the CV, right? So this is our range. It's done. If it can go down, it's going down maybe to this PRV of the 27th, but it's done. This thing cannot go further beyond this level. So what this market is going to do, I think if you can check H1 candle, that candle that is dropping like that, it has got no wick on the upper side. You see that? We expect this price to flip back up. So if you keep on holding, you are going to suffer. This price may go all the way up again. So you don't want to find yourself in that kind of a situation. Then there we go, guys. Look at this NASDAQ. Chai. Jesus. It's coming straight to this TP. Very scary. Very, very scary. You want to be very cautious there. It has broken that key zone. And what's next? Very clean range to the down. Straight to this TP. Let's see.
Yeah, and as we do that, Chad, gold is back in the game. Right back. That's purview position in there. But gold, we're back, baby. We're so back.
Let's see. It's melting now. NASDAQ, better I'm on a small scale. Don't want to suffer.
Come on, gold.
The 15 minutes that are left can actually hit this TP before driving up.
Okay, Chad, we're gonna manage this now again differently. What we're gonna do now, just wait for this 5 to close. Okay, there's the lows now. Okay, Chad, I won't break even completely on this position. We sat through this point, it then went into drawdown, survived drawdown, and now it's back. If this position goes back up again, then you know I don't want to be part of it. I gave it the chance. This is where we want to see it run now.
Boom, another 15 million, my brother Brian says 2 million. 15. How much is prop firm account exactly? So I think also I'm going to do an article on how prop firms work and display it at our website just for information and education. I will definitely write that one down. Then we display it. Chronic, if you are here, please, let's do that, my brother. Just to help those that need to be helped. Explain how they work, how you get a refund, how you don't get a refund. That information is key. Damn. See what NASDAQ is doing. Crazy.
Chad, and there's it, baby.
Boom. W's.
Bonai, do me a favor.
W's.
Pass me Billy over there, bro.
Uh,
Billy.
the Billy the Goat.
Chad, you know the drill.
Smoothly
Chad,
down.
we are back. Round 2 today. Starting off with gold. Nice 60 pips again. All taken live with the guys. Send a W there in the chat if you caught this one with us. Nice 60 pips on Tuesday. It was so nice yesterday. We had to do it twice. You guys can see it there. 274 members on a line at the moment. All the W's taken live with us. Chad, as easy as like. If you aren't here, you're missing out, baby.
Billy the Goat.
There we go. Come on, Chad. You guys are being fed.
Smoothly
Yesterday,
down.
today. Whew. Chad, we are on top form this September.
I love it.
Mayday, mayday. I'm so tired of smelling payday. Ah. There we go, Chad. Can't complain yet today. Chad, whew, you guys are eating this week.
Ooh, look at that USD. Damn, guys, NASDAQ. 5 minutes to go. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. I'm literally dancing to this playlist. Shoo, do you see that gold is still melting? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, my brother, I'm still holding. I told you I'm entering at a very small scale there. So I'm still in. Very, very much in. Just don't do what I do. You may not do it properly.
All your longs on Nas, Benang. Gold, my baby. Oh, there you go. Asia lows in play. You switch GTA radio on. Hold my beer. Chad, I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm just saying, every time me and Bonang stream together, we are on a vibe.
We want to make sure. We want to make sure. All right, let me show them NASDAQ. Somebody says it seems like. Remember, we spoke about this water. It's something not new. I said, if we break here, we are coming just here. You see? That's the TP. That's the target of this market. So I said, if I'm entering a trade here, the reason is this. There is a key zone upward that is not tested, which is the previous close, and the key zone, which is the high. So definitely this price is to bounce from this key zone there, and then we can sell from there. So there's a possibility that we may not even arrive at this TP. We may flip in back all the way to that key zone there. That's what gives me confidence on my buy. Nevertheless, that's where you will see the benefit of having a prop firm to manage such kind of trades. To sustain this, you will be entering like an institutional trader. Like, boom, another lot. Again, boom, another lot. Then the flip in here. You know what that means. Hope this makes sense. So definitely price is doing what it should do. And this thing of you people thinking that this market is doing what another market is done is a problem. You must know why this is happening. 100%. Well, for me, not selling here was very simple because it's a resistance, right? So for us to break there, we needed some volume. Unfortunately, we just saw it. This is the volume that we're waiting for, as you can see. So usually I use prop firms in such a situation that I enter small. Trade number 2, enter small, especially on the hour now. 2 minutes from now, I'll be taking another trade here. And then the last trade will be here. Back into the CV, from the CV back into the high, from the high back into the previous close. I hope this makes sense. That's my trading style. That's how I do it. And that's why I prefer prop firms more than anything. Does it make sense? Let's see. US 30. Okay. There is a key zone of the 27th. And there is a PRV of 27th. So bouncing up may be in these key zones here. Then we move. Know the mates and be free. Right, that's the new Kingly formed. H1. Let's see. You see, that's a closing out of a key zone. Out. Just think about it. Very much valid downward movement. That is possible that we flip in back again.
Keys, when you're in a trade, what are the factors you look at before you start to manage your trades? Basically just key areas of the trade, my brother. So key areas is in drawdown. For example, if I've got areas to manage the trade, so for example, like with this trade, I had the 200 and the weekly R1 above me to manage for drawdown capabilities. And then going down, obviously you have areas like watching the lows. Has there already been volume driven there? So for example, we're at equal lows. So like when I went break even this time, we had equal lows being taken twice. So this time, the third time, if we went there again and we didn't see a drive of volume, good chance we're going back up, and that's why I could go break even. But what happened? We saw a massive drive of volume, and then that's what happened. So it's basically just identifying key areas in your trade.
Bonang, where is this person? Bonang, you had said you are buying NASDAQ. Then what did I say now? Did I say I'm not buying? Do you listen, or you just want to talk? Before I even took this buy, I even mentioned that this is a CV, sell entry. This is a TP for that sell entry. So when I'm entering a buy here, I'm accommodating this whole drawdown. That means I enter at a small scale. I never said I'm not buying. I said I'm buying. Even now, I'm entering another buy here. That's what I mentioned now. Or you just want to talk. Because the way you are saying it is like I said I'm buying. So now I just lost. That's what you are saying. I lose when I want, my brother. But guys, I did mention, even when I was breaking down, I even mentioned why this market is to come down. We are bearish overall, but there is a need. It's owing to the upward, it's also owing to the downward. It's crazy to think what got paid BI weekly for scrapping a factory's floors. I make that now less than 2 hours on call. Enjoy yourself, my brother. You chose yourself better career path. Enjoy it. So you basically hedge. I don't hedge, I trade. I don't understand hedging. I didn't even go to that theory. Bro, I entered a trade, first trade at a small scale. I mentioned when I was doing. Let me keep quiet. I'm not gonna continue with you now. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Don't fight. You want to understand. But I'm saying what I said. It's a repeat. I'm not fighting. You came in here and said, but you said you are buying. As if I changed my mind. And then I did explain and broke it down why I did what I did. Because when you come in and say, but you said you are doing this, that means now you are saying, I did the different thing. Yes, Bonang, I heard you saying you are entering trade with small lot. Yes, because I am of the opinion that we really need to bounce here. Back to the PRV. Okay, let me show you something. A breakdown of how I do things. Listen to me very, very well. Yesterday, we were here on stream. I did break down that on Friday, we took buys from the key zone. This one. Targeted the high. It was hit on Monday. The market opened here with a gap back to that key zone, right? And then yesterday when we came in here on stream, I said, for me to sell here is not ideal for now, but I would rather enter a buy from here to the key zone and then sell from the PRV, which is my previous close price, then target this key zone. That's what happened. So I come in here with an already projected direction of the market. And then I take my own decisions based on the book of experience chapter 1 verse 1. That's what happened yesterday. And then immediately we tape the PRV. It's when I entered sales all the way to the projected TP as per the mathematics and all the way to the key zone, and I'm out. Because today this is the range that I'm trading using, because that's how I do things. Now we are done. What's next is to flip from this key zone back inside my trading zone, back into the PRV. Then price can do whatever it wants. Basically, that's what I do. So now, if you look at the chart of US30, don't you see that US30 went to the previous close first, then went to the TP number 1, and then went to the low, which is my key zone, tapped that. Now it's doing what we call illegal moves. This movement here is illegal, bro. For the day, it's not allowed. It's something that really shouldn't be happening. No problem. Then we move to NASDAQ with the same pattern, with the same expectation. We expect previous close to be tested. That's the main reason why I took a buy, because this market did not do what US30 has done. it has to do it. But then, when I considered, I even said it, that I took the buys, we went in during stream yesterday, I said we are closing because we are struggling to go up. And then we even took the sell. And then we targeted this key zone here that just hit now. And then I said from this key zone, I'm expecting price to flip back in upward. Then it broke, as you can see. So when I took a trade, I said, I'm entering this trade slowly. That means in my account, let's say I'm running a 4 million rand account. It says my daily limit is 200,000 rand. So I'm going to enter at a small scale that allows even a drawdown of 10,000 from there. I still have 90,000 to flip in. Trade number 1, trade number 2. Then trade number 3 will be the TP that is already projected. Listen to me very well. This TP can reach now, or price may want to retest the previous closing price and then come back to the same TP again. This is a possibility. That's why I'm flipping in there. Again, when the price comes here, I will enter my final trade. Calculated risk, well calculated move. Trade number 1, trade number 2, and trade number 3. And then overall, my risk will be 80,000 on this whole entire trade. That I'm allowing the market to eat from the firm funds. And then from there, we flip in. Do you know how much I'm going to make from the flip in here alone inside my trading zone all the way to the previous close? Don't worry, there is more projected price to the upper side. All the way. That means buying for me is more convenient than selling right now. Because if I flip in orders from here, price is likely gonna favor me during New York session. We fly up high, brother, all the way to the take profit of the 13th of last month, and which is 24,151. If you watch the streams, this is something that I've been mentioning on daily basis. So isn't it a good thing to enter orders at its lowest so that the price can go up and flip in and fly with you? I hope this makes sense. That's my trading style anyway. I'm not saying what you are saying is wrong. I'm simply explaining that I don't just do things without explaining them. So when you come in and say, but you said you are buying. So are you saying this? So I hope this makes sense, my brother. Enjoy yourself. Prophet B, you must speak in tongues. A more heavenly language. No, yes, okay, right. And Jesus took a whip and whipped them. Yo. You should understand how I do my things. Basically, that's how I do things. Hence, I preach. If you follow me every time, whatever that I do, even on stream here, I preach about prop firms. That's how volatile these markets are. They can actually take you out here and then fly during New York session. Kicks, you will be here with me. This price is likely going to fly all the way to 24.
It's going to be a big day.
Yes, it's going to flip in. So what do you want to do? You want to be placing orders like an institutional guy, adding orders because you know the secret where this price is likely going to move. But then there is a guy who is out there who is trading candlesticks. Say, okay, that's a breakout. Now we are selling, right? He doesn't know that we are just ending here. Then we'll flip back inside, fly all the way high. Then you'll be like, oh, they were hunting my stop loss. Knowledge is power, guys.
But Chad, I think on that note, we obviously have the 2 TPs already.
Yes, sir.
Gold was smashed. As I said, I need to be getting ready to leave about 30:30. So obviously we're gonna just get ready to wrap it up. We'll let the stream just run a little bit. So when any closing remarks before we go into New York session later?
For me now, what I just explained should be a closing remarks, because that's the only trade I have running now, which is the NASDAQ. I just explained the theory and how I do it, and then I'm just adding trades. I just added a trade here. That is trade number 2, and then I'm expecting price to come back here to the sell TP initial move, and then from there we flip back in. And then as of US 30, guys, at this point you see price is now flipping back inside. So if you are to enter a trade right now, it's gonna be very much convenient to buy it right now. But nevertheless, because my risk is well calculated, Kicks, I cannot want to enter trades 2 times. So I would rather back with this guy here, finish this movement, and then, because remember, let me show you something. The fact that NASDAQ has not reached its TP here, that correlation or what causes the market to move almost in the same direction is US 30 did it here, right? Pushed down, hit the TP, hit the low, hit the previous close of the 27th. So that's what influenced NASDAQ to do the same. But NASDAQ is not yet done with that move. That means even US 30, as NASDAQ moves down, US 30 can still move down.
Yeah.
So you don't want to enter there. You would want to allow NASDAQ to do whatever it wants to do here and then enter again, and then we flip in. So I'm only trading NASDAQ throughout until New York opening session right now. I'm going to maintain my 3 positions, and then let's see how that goes. Nevertheless, if you are new, you are welcome to 2G's Trading. Do not forget to tune in at 3 p.m. exactly for a new trading session and an update. There's no editing here. What you see here is what exactly you get as an update during the afternoon. Above all, be learning. That's what matters right now, to learn. Don't come here to prove a point or to argue. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Beautiful stuff, Chad. And that's it. Obviously, gold was a beautiful trade this morning. So we are absolutely smashing this week. So we're going to lock in to see what we can get this New York session. The first New York session of the week, obviously missing out yesterday. And we do have PMI coming out. So going to be interesting. But you guys aren't going to miss it. Chad, again, do yourself a favor. I did just put out that post. So you guys can go over to my Instagram. Go check out that little fundamental cheat sheet there for you guys. Would be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment, share it, put it on your story, do whatever you want, save it. The support on the interaction on the post always help. But there is a little cheat sheet ahead of it being NFP week. So go check out that little fundamental cheat code there for you guys. But Chad, it has always been good. Bonang, thank you for being here, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes,
always
sir.
a good stream.
Welcome.
And Chad, as always, we're going to see you guys same place, same time, and a little bit later. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Salute, salute. Thank you.
One thing worth dying for. Nothing but pain. Stuck in this game. Searching for fortune. Fame. Something we all adore. One thing we're dying for. Nothing but pain. Stuck in this game. Searching for fortune. Fame. That's right here. Like cocoa, something we all adore. One thing we're dying for. Nothing but pain, nothing is gain. Searching for fortune, fame. Something